So what we're going to do right now is to migrate Redis instance to Tencent from AWS. I'm using a self-built one, AWS EC2 instances. This is the Redis instance I built, and I just inserted some, for example, hello world, right? Then list out all the keys. And then get the values of it. Then you will see it's hello world. So we just changed from hello Tencent to hello world. Basically, just a quick demonstration showing you what's the key and what's the value. Before we start, there's a lot of preparation to do, right? What we need to do basically is to make sure that the VPN connections is being up, right, in between AWS and Tencent if you're going to use the private network. So basically, first is to set up VPN connections if you are to use private network to transfer the data. So here I have a VPN being set up between AWS to Tencent. So we both use IPsec VPN. So after the tunnel is up, over here I'm also showing you how it looks. Tencent VPN connection. So you see that the tunnel has been created pointing to AWS. All we're gonna do right now is to create an instance, make sure it's Redis or Redis compatible. Over here I created one that is called Migrate. It's up and running, and I'm going to quickly log into it. And then we'll see that actually there's nothing here. For example, content. Let's get 0 content. So it's nothing. So what we're gonna do right now is to go to the data migration under the DTS, data transfer service. You will be able to be directed to the configuration page over here. So you see that you have to fill in the name of the task, and also whether you're going to use public network. So over here is using the public network. Of course, you can alternatively using the private network. But during the real project, actually, most likely you're going to use the private network. So over here, change to the AWS IP, which is, wait a second. Let me just go back to EC2. EC2 instances over here, and so I'm going to double click into it. Make sure to select the right VPN and also right VPC and also the subnet, and key in the host name that is reachable through the VPN. Basically, this is from AWS. So filling the DTS data migration task form and filling the IP address or domain name of the Redis instance. Port, you can just leave it default as 6379. So if there's a password, you key in the password, but if it's not, then you can just leave it as blank. And alternatively, you can use either not encrypted or encrypted option to connect to your source database. So over here, you need to run the connectivity test first. So basically, I'm going to select my Redis node if it's not appearing, and you can just do a refresh over here and password, and they have to test the connectivity as well. It's done. So you save it. Over here, you can do some fine tuning of the configuration, whether you do the key filtering, whether certain keys are to be migrated, and whether, for example, target database write mode. So for example, if it is going to be conflict, whether you're going to override it or not. And then we're going to enable or disable the data consistency verification. So basically it's time consuming because it will be taking up some of the resources as well. So you can just select according to your needs. Oh, you can set some of the verification parameters like QPS, review counts, the recheck time interval. So basically this is helping you optimize the verification and validation. And then hit the next. So I'm going to run the check. So whatever that is appeared over here, as long as not an error, you can just ignore it, just take note, or you can just proceed with that. Oh, so whether the network is reachable, it's not. So you have to go back and create another task. Oh, so for example, you're going to have the Redis, and this is destination. Oh, this is Bangkok. Click buy now. Let me explain why you see the arrows here. Oh, it's due to some cache issues. If you configure the task once, and there will be some cache errors on the page, causing the configuration issue error. Or from the back end, you are doing nothing wrong. It's just some cache issues with this tool. You need to delete this task and then reconfigure a new one. The configuration will be exactly the same, just to avoid the cache issues. Oh. So I'm going to run it again. I'm going to test it again. Oh. Similar, you go through it very quickly. Oh, so you can enable it. And you're going to run the task again. The network is passed, and there's some of the minor inconsistency over here, right? So it's just showing the alarm, but it's not the error. We can proceed ignoring that or just take note on that, and you can do an immediate start. Then you can just keep monitoring that. Let me just do a refresh. Oh, and in the meanwhile, we are waiting. So I just quickly let you know that our task is done based on a psync. Oh, just to make sure that you are having the administrative rights to basically use the psync command, otherwise it will be failing. So from AWS perspective, that you might be facing some of the issues, right? Because from AWS perspective, let me just quickly show you this. Oh, psync is considered and restricted command, right? So you will need to talk to for AWS or third-party cloud, Valky or Redis. You may need to raise a ticket in order for them to support or allow you to use psync or for replication. Of course, psync is used internally between their master and slave for synchronization. However, it might not be available to a customer like you, so you need to raise a case in order to get it work. But if it's self-built, since you already have the main right, so you don't have the issues over here. And okay, shows that it's prepared. And so basically I'm going to do the check on the gates again to see whether it's being migrated. You see that the hello okay, then we see that what's the value to that. See, it's the latest one. So basically it's just a quick demonstration of showing you how we can migrate from a third-party Redis to Tencent.